Fuck that. Yo, our community, when I first moved in here, a week into it, they stopped by. Hey, here's half a slice of pizza. I was living with Megan. Megan was living with me. I said, fuck that pizza. But I took it because I knew she wanted a slice of pizza. I'm like, fuck it, I'm not having any. Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Top of the fucking morning. No, go come here. It's pepperoni. Fuck pepperoni, bro. No, the last time I had really good pizza, it was EDC. It was EDC. We got home. Megan was my girlfriend. Modify it with pita bread and turkey so good. Nah, fuck the cheese. No, because you need cheese. Cheese fucks me up. Cheese fucks me up, Mike. Fuck the cheese. Fuck the cheese. Fuck the cheese. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not even gonna have that. I'm just gonna have fucking eggs. Eggs, egg whites, you name it. Lactose. I lactose. Yes. Yeah, fucks me up. Yeah, what's it called? Motherfucking. Yeah. Cheese fucks me up, bro. Cheese fucks me up. Bread fucks me up. A lot of things fuck up my stomach. You don't realize it, but a lot of things also fuck you up. I'm just very conscious about like the way what my stomach feels like. Like, think back to when you woke up and your stomach just felt good, like nice and flat. Right? Do you think gluten is as bad as they say? I don't fucking know. I just stay away from it. There's times where I do have bread, but it also fucks me up. I feel like bread fucks up a lot of people. I mean, I had sourdough bread and it was good, but it still fucked me up. Right? I eat pizza now the next day or two, my stomach is cramps. 100%, yeah, why? Because it's not fucking meant for you and you just deal with it. Right? And you can't think straight. You can't think straight when you're, you can't think straight when your stomach's fucked up because your gut is your second brain. When your gut, think about when you have a stomach ache. You can't fucking do shit. You're like, fuck me, my stomach hurts. That's it. It stops you completely. I'll be in the mountains, bro. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Buenos dias. I had people right now with me. I see my laughter from my eyes. I feel like that's how people feel like when Leon runs up to them. I swear he's nice. He's nice. I don't have any other cups. Hello, what's up, my friend? How are you? Give me like 250. Fuck it. And I'll just have one egg. Like, damn. Hello, Milana. Hello. Yeah, I'll just have one. Good morning. I'm late today. It's fucking 10:06. I'm late today. We're down here by hand. This time because it was Jack, yeah. I mean, bro, if I saw Jack Pitbull coming my way, I'd be like, God damn, bro, I better be ready to choke this guy out. I'm always preparing myself to choke out a dog. Because a lot of dogs attack Leon. I'm always ready to, I've thought about, there's some dogs in my neighborhood who are very aggressive. I've thought about just walking around with my fucking pew-pew and be like, bro, if the dog runs up to my dog, that's it. Because he won't defend himself. Leon won't defend himself. He's been attacked multiple times and he never defends himself. I think after the last time, this German Shepherd bit him 2 times. Luckily, the German Shepherd didn't have any teeth. But Leon just did nothing. They literally bit him in the butt twice. And Leon did nothing. I'm like, bro, and after that day, after that moment, I realized I'm gonna have to protect you. So like the other day, I was like, should I bring my pew pew? I'm like, no, you should be good. And then we're walking, and there's this aggressive ass German Shepherd, and then he was coming at us, but the guy pulled him back. I'm like, bro, if this dog got loose, I wouldn't even pull Leon. I'd fucking keep Leon right where I'm at, and I would be like, I'm gonna have to choke this dog out. I'm gonna have to choke this dog because he's gonna eat. Because there's no point in me trying to pick up Leon and defend my dog. The last thing you want to do is try to defend your dog because the dog is gonna fucking bite your dog. You have to do something about the other dog. Yeah, no, but he plays with me with boxing. He sees another dog, he's like, bro, not me. Manito one, he's just a baby. And so yeah, they're fucking. Good morning, YouTube. Coffee. Oh, trust me, he hears my speeches. Hello, love, how are you? What up, L.I.J.? L.I.J. L.I.J. How are you, my dog? My doggity dog. My doggity dog. We can have eggs and fuck cream of rice. Lion, a gun, and a rubber bullet. Just live on the line. When I take my Danes on the walk, it'd be the Chihuahuas trying to attack. Yeah, the Chihuahuas attack because they have a small amygdala. Right? When a dog has a small amygdala, they don't sense fear. Right? I'm getting a starting job. Nice, brother. Yeah. Smaller dogs have a small amygdala. Amygdala is the part of your brain that senses fear. Because it's so small, they don't really sense fear. Like, fuck it, I'll take this thing. Why don't I eat regular oatmeal? To me, it's about digestion, right? So when I eat my Gerber, right? It's just so smooth. It's super smooth. The faster it digests, the better it gets into my bloodstream. It's always in plain mode. Yeah, how much do you think and why? Number one, bro, I love coffee. I genuinely like coffee. I don't put any sugar in it. I just put some milk in it. I like the taste of coffee because all I drink is water and coffee. And yeah, I just like it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Fuck, I gotta remember Q, and an R, and an S. I forgot what T is. So I should go eat my dog in Gerber. Yeah, bro. I think yesterday night, yeah. First time I was like, oh, should I fucking get the fuck Bro, I remember when she first put this one out there. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. Hello, YouTube. Doing good, bro. Time for the morning, brother. Are you a minimalist? Okay, let me explain. My biggest goal? Fuck, that's a great fucking question. Vision-wise, it's just, the ultimate vision is family, right? The ultimate vision is family, right? The ultimate vision is have a family, fly around the world, speak at speaking engagements, get paid $100,000 to $200,000 for the hour to speak, like Gary Vee does. And build and teach people more about, get people closer to God, get people to drop their vices, and get people in better shape. That's my biggest goal in life, right? How many people can I get closer to God, drop their vices, and ultimately get in better shape? That's my ultimate vision. Impact so many people. All right, give them a real education. Because fuck the school system. Fuck the school system. Give them a real education and learn and have them learn more about themselves. So then they can understand that they can become what they are. If they can just follow what they're being told, the conscious mind, not the carnal mind, then they wouldn't have so much anxiety, so much depression. So all these things, these are part of having them, but we have to learn to teach people that we can find a better way to deal with these things. We're gonna have to deal with them. They're never gonna go away. There's no discipline without temptation. You need temptation. Because when you restrain yourself from the temptation, that's where true strength comes from. People pray to God for strength, but they still wake up at whatever time they want. They still wake up only for money. They don't wake up for personal development. They don't work out. They don't restrain themselves. They eat whatever the fuck they want to eat. They drink, they smoke. Like, you're asking for strength while doing everything that the flesh wants. You're never gonna build strength like that. You think it's one size fits all solution? No, there's different solutions, but everybody has health. Everybody can do something about health. You have to be faced with health. Everybody has to work on their health. If not, it gets worse. Everybody can have faith, for sure. Everyone can have faith. They can believe in the universe. I'm always gonna go towards Jesus. And everybody's life can get better if you drop the vices. Everybody's life can significantly get better if you drop the vices. That's universal. My biggest temptation is lust. It has been for 15 years, right? Hello, YouTube. Yeah, and then what your diet typically look like along with Jesus. So back to meal meals. A meal, fuck man, cheat meals. I don't have cheat meals, bro. I don't consider them, right? If you love somebody, are you gonna cheat on them? No, right? If you have some fucking decency, I've been there. Trust me, I've been a cheater in my life. Listen, bro, I don't diet the way people diet, and I teach my people not to diet that way either, brother. It's if you're cheating, it's like you're thinking that this is a bad thing, right? If you have 10 grand saved up and you go fucking spend 200 bucks at the local fair and your goal is to get to 50 grand, right? If your goal is to save up 50 grand, right? You have 10 grand saved up and you go spend 200 bucks. Did you cheat on your goal? No. Now, if you have 1,000 bucks saved up and you go spend 200 fucking dollars, you're like, bro, you're not even fucking near your goal. Like, you just took a massive leap back compared to what you have. So when I've had a gazillion fucking great meals, right? I've been working out for 19 years, bro. This is something that people need to understand. I've been working out for 19 years. I've never stopped. You worked out for 2 weeks, a month, and then you quit. And then you maybe picked it up. Think about 19 years. I've never stopped once. I've never taken a week off. 3-4 days, maybe. If that. So you have to also understand where I'm at. Imagine you starting to save up like 5 grand, right? And I have fucking 2 million bucks saved up. If I spend 50 grand, it doesn't make them much of a dent. That's where we have to also understand where I'm at versus where you are. And so everything is different. If I eat fucking a fucking line of Oreos, it's not gonna make that much of a difference for me versus you, right? So I've solved your issue, right? The issue of inconsistency, the issue of not knowing what to eat, how to stay on track, right? So that's what you really have to come back to. You see this now, right? But you didn't see me at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Willpower, it's not willpower, Elizabeth. It's massive discipline. But that didn't mean I had lack of discipline with relationships, right? I'm on keto and I have just introduced giving my nice, brother. I'm not a big fan of keto, right? So you have to understand that where you might have more discipline is in relationships, right? Maybe you have a thriving relationship. Maybe you've been able to find a really good partner. Maybe you've been able to not sleep around with as many people as I have, and that's discipline. I have more respect for the guy who doesn't sleep around when he can versus the guy who can sleep around and does sleep around, right? Good job, brother. Skipping is great, bro. Jump roping is great. What up, Mark? Where am I at? I need hot sauce. You know, that's the difference. Same thing with financial, right? I've been able to master this part. Dana, chill out, Dana. Right? This is just one area of my life that I've had expertise in, right? But I've struggled in every other part, right? I've struggled financially, I've struggled relationship-wise, I've struggled spiritually. It doesn't mean I've not had setbacks with physical, absolutely, but I always prevailed because it's the thing that kept me going. Like that's the we need to understand that. Like no matter what you're going through, working out will always be there for you, and it will always make you feel better. On YouTube and something else because I can't see the comments. Oh yeah, brother, I stream on TikTok. Yeah, and that's why it's all personal development. It's all personal development. Again, we don't have external issues. We have internal issues. Every struggle that you have right now is not external. It's not in your relationship. It's not in your finances. It's not in your emotion. It's all internal. You have an issue with discipline. Right? You have an issue with discipline. You have an issue with saying no. Right? And no to this. Right? No. You have an issue with saying no to pleasure now versus yes to what you ultimately want. You want a better body, but you said yes to the fucking cookies. You want to have more energy, but you said yes to the fucking soda, to the fucking coffee with massive amounts of fucking sugar. You wanted to fucking lose the fucking love handles, but you said yes to the pizza. You're trading. You're always trading something. People are like, oh, I don't want to sacrifice the foods I love. You're sacrificing freedom. You think you're free right now. What controls you is your vices. What controlled me was my vice. Lust controlled me. I'm having a hard day. Fucking let me go sleep with this girl. Bring her over for 2 hours at night, right? Needs therapy with it. There's a mental reason that people gain weight. No, it's not therapy. Therapy is about talking about your problems. That's all therapy does. Therapy doesn't solve your problems. Therapy just talks about your problems. It doesn't coach you. Their only change there is in change in routine. You can speak about your problems all day long, but if you still fucking wake up, you still choose to eat shit, nothing's gonna change, no matter what you do. You need to have a change in habit. Instead of picking the fucking donut, you pick the pizza. You pick the chicken, right? It's not therapy. You think too much into it. And the truth is, you haven't changed because you don't want to change, right? The biggest losers contest gain it back because they gain it back because motherfucker, first and foremost, you can't compare yourself to those people. They have done that for years. The biggest loser, right? I stopped doing HIIT cardio. This helps me. Thanks, brother. Fuck yeah, fuck HIIT cardio. Sir. I am upset. I want to go outside. My dad hates me. I want to play. Liz cardio is better. Oh my god. That's so funny. Miley can speak for me, right? Weight loss needs therapy. Miley can speak for me, right? Understand diet. Yeah. I think therapy is about making you feel less bad about your decision. No, therapy is literally. No, I can agree with that. I see what you're saying. Look at Miley. Miley's one of my clients. Miley didn't lose weight for like 6 to 8 months, and she watched me for 2 years. This is Miley's story, right? Miley has been watching me for 2 years. She wanted to work with me, but when she told her friends about me, they all said, "Fuck that guy. That guy's a scammer." He's like, "Oh, okay." So she listened to them. And then about 2.5 weeks ago, she said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna sign up. Fuck everybody," right? In 6 to 8 months, she never lost weight. She would step on the scale, never lose weight. 4 or 5 days into it, how much did we lose? 2, 3 days into it, we lost 2 pounds already. I'm okay giving up most vices, but not, and that's exactly why you won't grow as much as you want to. Elizabeth, you can shoot me a DM. I'm down 6 in a week. Yeah. Think about it. She didn't lose weight for 6 to 8 months, and she's down. Miley, if you can just put in one sentence, how's it coaching with me? I mean, there's just so much to it. We built a good relationship. It's only been 2.5 weeks. Well, we built a good relationship. And same thing with Allie. Allie's what? Allie, how much have you dropped now? Week 2 weigh in. Yeah, Allie, how much have you dropped now? I think she was at 126. Now you're at 119. Like 7 pounds, 6 pounds. Yeah, but the body recomposition is different too. It's not just about yeah, and you're sick. And it's not just about losing the weight, right? It's what you gain as well. Like you gain. Miley's gained so much energy. Miley sleeps better. Miley feels better. Miley's working out. And Miley, tell him how long are you working out for? Miley, tell him how long are you working out for? Hello. Priceless. Stop thinking. Just do it. He's there for me 24/7. Literally. Anyway, and how do you feel? That's why she's working out. She's working out 10 to 20 minutes a day. She's lost like 6 pounds, right? You actually can't get rid of. No, you can't. I'm on you. Why is it 93 grams of protein? It's the chicken and the beef. Okay, make sure it's 103 next time. Those fucking tacos. Why the fuck do you have tacos? Yeah, literally. I had some tacos, Alex. Why the fuck did you have tacos? I thought you said no. Fuck the tacos. Yeah. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go. Let me put this up real quick. No, I'm fucking drinking hella fucking water. Did eggs ever taste so eggy? No, fuck no, bro. You don't understand. I'm starving. I don't think you understand. ¿Qué estás comiendo? Estoy comiendo huevos. Huevitos. Los huevitos. I love tacos. Fuck tacos, bro. If I get tacos, I want extra meat. Alright? I want the meat to be fucking falling out. And then I want more meat on top of that. If you're gonna give me fucking tacos, you better give me fucking so much meat, it looks like a fucking burrito. I'm tired of these fucking... You don't understand, bro. You don't understand what it's like to be hungry, bro. You eat whenever you want to eat, bro. I don't. That's the difference. Most of you guys fucking eat whenever you want to fucking eat. That's why you guys are picky eaters. I'm a picky eater. No, motherfucker. You eat whenever you want to eat. I don't. Hey, Alex, what's up? I'm glad to see your frequency has risen today. Fuck yeah, brother. But we need those low states of frequencies, right? If I don't have low state of frequency, I can't be back at a high state of frequency. We need them all. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I don't apologize. I want to apologize to absolutely nobody. Zens are the best. You know what, dude? Leave my Zens alone. My 3 milligrams. You still in Florida? No, bro. I moved to Alaska. Let me show you, dude. Look how cold it is in Alaska. Bro, it's freezing over here, bro. Look at this. You see all the snow? Fucking Alaska's wild, bro. You should come to Alaska sometime. Yeah, bro, I still live in Florida. No, if you do the 6, you bitch. Yeah, if you do the 6 milligram Zens, you bitch. What the fuck are you in Alaska? No way. No, I'm kidding, bro. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just fucking with you. For lads, pull-ups. Pull-ups. I see you, Elizabeth. I'm going to send you a message now. Calisthenics is very helpful, bro. Just don't forget about legs. Calisthenics. Fuck calisthenics. Actually, no, don't fuck calisthenics, right? I'm part of Alaska. I don't even know the capital of Alaska. fucking 2 waters. What's the craziest party you ever attended to? Motherfucker, I never really attended parties, bro. The biggest party I attended to is a festival, right? I'm sub, right? No, it's Godson. Why do you want to know about that? Fuck that shit. Oh, I got a message here. Hello. Hello. Hold on, let me do this thing. Hello. Oh, my back. Actually, feels nice. Hello. Relax, does that help? Yeah, for sure, bro. Hey, bro, what do you eat in a day? Nothing crazy, bro. You have to understand. Okay, before I tell you what I eat in a day, it's nothing. Almost the same shit you need to eat in order for you to get in better shape, right? My thing, I sprinted my wrist. I wake up and it hurts so bad between my thumb and wrist. I've been trying to let it heal. And it still hurts 4 days later. Motherfucker, it's been 4 days. Give it like a week and a half. And overnight, Miss Doubtfire. Where am I at? I was gonna ask. Where am I at? Take him out, motherfucker. We were just out. Yeah, lats is pull-ups, brother. Everything in lats is pull-ups. Pull-ups. Wide grip. Yeah, massive wide grip. But brother, I'm looking at protein shake, eggs, chicken, and beef. That's what I eat every single day, pretty much. I'm ordering Pizza Hut dinner box for Thanksgiving. Nice, brother. Listen, I didn't know you grew a crevice in between your legs. Anyways, I remember fucking up. Had a back day, dropped the straps 2 months ago. Just let it heal. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, something hurts. I'm like, why does this hurt? You know? If you're overtraining, is 6 days a week too much? Bro, I train every single day. You have to understand, bro, overtraining, is there such thing? I don't know. I work out 7 days a week. Do you throw that much? I gotta answer. I watch you all the time. Hell yeah, Elizabeth. I'm gonna send you a video. I can't send you a video. I'll send you a thing. Hello, Elizabeth. Yeah, we're currently on TikTok Live, but I'm sending you this so you know that I'm responding to you. Yeah, I would say, what's your goal? What's been your biggest struggle? And what's your biggest motivation for wanting to do this now? I only rest when I feel inflamed. Are you feeling inflamed? What does that even feel like, brother? Please tell me. Thank you, we'll do that. Maybe I'll focus legs. Maybe you'll focus. Fuck yeah, dude. And if it hurts too much, just wrap it up. There's times where my wrist gets fucked up. Yeah, because of like boxing and things like that. But yeah, dude, I work out twice a day now, just simply for discipline. And it's nothing crazy. It takes me maybe like 15 minutes to get that second workout in. 15 minutes, maybe 20. If I didn't do TikTok Live, it would take me 15 minutes for my second workout. And it's just burpees. You bang them out, you bang them out, you bang them out, you bang them out. Because that will help you constantly stay at a high state of frequency. One thing I want you guys to understand, and this is also part of my coaching, right? This is another thing. Look, we are always attracting things in our life. Is that not worth explaining? Yeah, brother, because at the end of the day, bro, I work out 7 days a week, been working out for a very long time. So it's like, I probably feel inflamed. I just don't let the little bitch inside of me tell me, you need to take a little rest day. No, I just fucking work out, right? But again, at the end of the day, I'm trying to fucking be the best I can be mentally. It's not really even about my physique anymore. It's not even about that. It's just how much can I push myself mentally? That's what it comes down to. Because that's what I train people on. I train people to train mentally. The physical part, before we can get physically fit, we have to mentally get ourselves to do that, right? I'm pretty sure you are. I've been having abundance mindset and going right before, bro. Yeah, but you don't like your face, bro. Why do you have your face covered up? Either way. No, let him be, because my ego's insane too. But it don't matter. At the end of the day, who is he watching, right? That's the way I look at it, right? At the end of the day, who is he watching? That's it. That's all. I didn't even heard of this motherfucker. At the end of the day, who is he watching? Yeah. I'll leave it at that. So, right. I like this song. You're gonna have your kids on plan, bro. My son, my daughter, my daughter, my son, my son, my daughter. Bro, I'm gonna have like 4 to 6 kids. Mark my words. I'm gonna have 4 to 6 kids. Mark my words. Yeah, 4 to 6 kids. 100%. Do a real job. I got 3. Yeah, I'm at 4 to 6. Just do it. You know where that comes from? That comes from internal. Right? That comes from internal. I'm building soldiers. I'm building an army. You know, there's certain things I still need to take care of. Poor wife. My grandma had 7. My grandma had 7 kids. Yeah. Liliana, Danil, Luis Fernando, mi madre. Yeah. I do yoga? Not really. But I've done it. No. No. Well, that's it. Yeah. That's why there's a certain level of leadership you have to have. Right? And you'll learn what a strong will. Yeah, my grandma can have 7 kids. They lived in fucking Colombia. And my grandma worked. My grandpa kind of worked. Aren't eggs bad for cholesterol? Brother, the last thing you have to worry about is the cholesterol from the eggs. What you have to worry about is if you look down and if you have belly fat, right? If you have belly fat, if you have love handles, right? Man boobs, that's what you have to worry about. You don't got to worry about fucking, fuck them doctors, bro. Fuck them doctors, bro. Does it even work out? And your cholesterol's bad. Got none of that, but still high cholesterol. What are you eating, right? Good morning, Anthony. I grew up with high cholesterol. Shit, I had high cholesterol when I was like fucking 13 years old, I think. Had to get on oatmeal. Because high cholesterol runs through my family. Heart disease runs through my family. Yeah. I know, dude. You know what? At God's timing, bro. My dad had me at 36. I too much fast food. There you fucking go, bro. Too much fast food. Fuck me, dude. I wouldn't have cut out the fucking eggs. He should have been like, bro, stop fucking eating fast food. All right, that's the fucking issue. It's not the eggs. All right, it's not the eggs at all. It's the. I like this one though. No, give me this one. It's 10:35. I have to. If no one jumps on here, no problem. Let's do this. Okay, beautiful. What's today? Tuesday. I could do a little whiteboard session. I always do. What was I speaking about? I had a girl actually inquire for training. She speaks Spanish. And she's like, I can draw you up the whole situation if you like. Say, yeah, can you draw it up the whole situation? Yeah, look. I drew her whole situation. I literally took her and I said, let me draw your whole situation. Yeah, I'm like, let me just draw you up the whole situation. I can do that. Oh, fuck it, I'll do that. Okay. Shoot. Welcome to class, where I'll teach you more about life than fucking any teacher. Right? Why is that, Alex? Because it's discipline, right? Now, am I going to give you the best relationship advice? No. I can only give you my experience when it comes to relationships. Have I had a great one? No. I can tell you exactly what not to do. That's worth something. If you focus. What the fuck is this, Alex? I don't know. All right. Hello. All right, YouTube, I'm going to have to turn you around. And if you focus. Okay. Well, the truth is, but that's what I love about you. 100%. I'm always gonna be honest, right? I'm always gonna be honest. It's what I want to base my brand off of. I want people like, that guy's fucking mean, but he's honest. We've been told so many lies that the truth is me now. Which is kind of like, got fucked up, you know? Alright, so, she has a different situation, right? She has more like a different situation. She's here, right? Right? She's here. So her situation is she's simply, again, lacking energy. She does not like the way she looks. No like the way she looks. Right? Right? Doesn't really have strength. She's actually leaner. She's actually on the lean side. She's kind of skinny, right? And I can understand that because that's how I was too. Like, you have no strength. Like, you just don't feel good. But still, it's the same pain. It's the same pain. You look in the mirror and you don't like what you see. And that causes you internal pain because it's you. It's you. So, now, her other problems is like, which comes to, when it comes to fitness, right? Fitness, which is most people's problems, is don't know what to do, right? So she has a goal, right? She has a goal. That's a beautiful circle, right? She has a goal. Her goal is to be strong. Her goal is to be confident. Her goal is to be happy. Her goal is to have energy, right? Those are her goals. Her goals are to be strong, be confident, be happy, and have energy, right? The issue is she doesn't know how to get here, right? She knows what she wants, particularly kind of like you. You know what you want. Now, the issue now is that she doesn't know what to do. She's most likely has tried working out. So she's tried, right? But when you tried, you didn't get the results you wanted. So you ended up quitting. Right? Well, how could you ever get results if you don't know what to do? If I am going to bake a cake, I can have the ingredients. But if I don't know how much, what order to put it in, I ain't going to come up with a cake. Am I going to be upset at myself and be like, man, you suck at baking cakes? Or should I come to the realization that, really, you just don't have a recipe? Like, you have hands, you can put the mixture and things like that. Same thing with you can pick up a weight, right? You can choose what foods to eat. The only issue is you just don't have directions. Or in this case, the recipe. Right? You just don't have the recipe. How do you make money? Pay close attention. Right? So, in her case, again, back to, she knows what she wants. She doesn't know how to get it. She's tried. The results weren't there, so you quit. And so it never leaves you. And I feel weird. Why is that? I stopped sugar completely. It feels weird. I mean, because you're not spiking your insulin, right? TJ, I need to know how to make money. What value do you provide? What can you do? Can you build a house? Can you help someone stop doing drugs? Can you help someone get in better shape? Can you get someone to save more money? Can you get someone to fucking... How can you improve somebody's life? Right? Can you teach someone how to fish? Right? So, now, as I was telling her, if you continue down this route, you're definitely never going to get there. Because you still don't know, you haven't fixed the issue. So, when I told her, I'm like, look, first and foremost, what we need to know is where are you starting from? This is her starting point. So, I'm like, do you work out? No. She doesn't work out. No workout. Perfect. That's perfect. That's great. If someone comes to me and is like, I don't work out at all. Perfect. I get to teach you. If someone comes to me, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Right? What are you eating? Like crap. Like crap. I eat like shit. Perfect. The worse your situation is, the better it is for me. Because to me, I get to change your entire fucking life. Truthfully. The worse your situation is, the better I can change your life. What's your calories? I don't count calories, bro. I've also been doing this for 19 years, brother. So even if I tell you I eat chicken, beef, protein powder, and eggs, you gotta add all the other years I've been doing it for, right? I don't eat anything crazy. I don't eat fucking marlin. I don't eat chicken from Norway. You know, it's just some chicken breast. Right? So, no workout, eats like shit. Perfect. So, what is the biggest fear? What is the biggest fear that a lot of people have? The biggest fear is the change in routine, right? Change your routine and not liking it. Right? You might not like it. It's going to be fucking hard. But then I question you. Isn't it hard looking in the mirror? Right? Isn't it hard putting clothes on? Right? Isn't it hard having no energy? Right? Isn't it hard not being happy with yourself? Right? Right? This is hard, right? Like, this is hard. Of course, getting to your goal is hard, but this is also hard. Isn't it hard missing time with family? Right? Isn't it hard when summer was here and you couldn't go to the pool or the beach because you didn't like the way you looked? Isn't it hard that you're not as social as you used to be because you just don't want to go out anymore? Right? Isn't that hard? That's fucking hard. Right? So what do we do here? Right? Right? So what do we do here? The first things first is we need to, the concept that I have, who here, right? Who here would love to have a little machine, right? A little machine where you put in $1, right? And it spat out $5, right? Who here would love a machine that if you put in $1, you get $5 back? Fuck me, bro. Can I get 5 of those, please? Or what? How many can I get of those, bitch? Please? Right? I'd get as many as possible. Correct? Now, the concept behind that. Okay? That shit says Miss Community Family. What the fuck does that miss? Read the fourth word. Which way? Fourth word, 1, 2, 3, 4. Missing time. Missing time with family. Missing time with family. That's what it means. Fresno knows it all. In this area, absolutely, bro. I do know it all. No, take that. In this area, I've had a lot of experience. Okay, of course, take all my money. Take all my money, right? So, when it comes to fitness, right? The issue, I have to go back over here. The issue, right? The issue when it comes to fitness, and why most people give up, why you probably given up in the past, is because the machine, right? The machine that you have, you've been putting in $1, right? And you've been getting 25 cents back, right? You've been putting in $1 and you get 25 cents back. You're like, fuck this machine, I'm losing money. What is the analogy of this? What is the analogy of this? The analogy is, number one, you might have gone to the gym, right? So you drove to the fucking gym. That takes time, right? You were around a bunch of people, right? And it's not the most comfortable place if you're out of shape, right? So now you're feeling some pain, right? You got on the treadmill and you did cardio for like fucking 30 to 60 minutes, sweat your ass off, right? You were scared to go to the free weights, so you came home, and you tried to eat healthy. So you pretty much restricted yourself from a bunch of shit, right? And you did this for maybe a couple days, you step on the scale, and either it hasn't fucking changed or you gain some weight. And you're like, this is bullshit. And that is where you put in $1 and you got 25 cents back. So now you're like, you know what, fuck this. I'd rather go fucking eat some pizza, drink some wine, eat some chips, sleep in, watch my TV, go have sex with my partner, go jerk off. At least when I do that, I feel good. Ain't no way I'm gonna go put another $1 and get 25 cents in. Ain't no way I'm gonna go do this and not fucking change my, it's just not work. So that is where you start to settle. The concept that I do is how can we put $1 in and get 5 back? Well, it's simple, right? It's simple, right? For me, I call it the stacking wins protocol. Right? So starting off, and my clients can attest for this, right? My clients can attest for this. Whenever my clients, I get them to do a 10-minute workout. The beautiful thing is, after this workout, they all feel great. Instead of having to fucking drive to the fucking gym, instead of having to get on a fucking cardio machine, instead of having to spend all this time, all this effort, trying to get the $5 back right here, they do a 10-minute workout that raises your frequency and releases endorphins, and afterwards you feel great. And it only took a fraction of the time. What that in your mind starts to build, you start to feel like you're winning. You're like, wow, I did this for 10 minutes. I feel really great. I can do this. I can do this. That is where we break the limiting beliefs. Because right now, you don't think you can do it. And that is what's holding you back. You don't think you can lose the weight. Or it's impossible. Or you've tried and you've proven to yourself by your experiences that you're not capable of doing it. So what I have to focus on is breaking limiting beliefs. I have to prove to you by what you do that it's possible. Because the mind will always stop you from moving forward. It's not the body. So for me, if I can get you to get small wins on a daily basis, that does not take, if I get you to put in $1, you get 5 back, you'll do it over and over and over and over again. Which creates something super important. Momentum. Momentum is dangerous. Right? Right? Momentum is dangerous. Dangerous. Because once you get that momentum, right? Once you get that momentum, right? You start to see progress. Once you start, because you're putting in $1 and getting 5 back, versus putting in $1 and getting 25 cents back. Now that we have that piece sorted out, we go into the second piece, which most 99% of people have difficulties with, which is which is the question, what should I eat? Alex, thank you for asking. What should I eat, Alex? I don't know what the fuck to eat, man. Should I eat this salad? Toss that salad, bitch. Fuck your salad, right? Fuck your salad. See, the biggest issue is when you don't know what to do, you usually go back to what's comfortable. When you don't know what to do, human beings go back to what's comfortable. In times of stress, human beings go back to what's comfortable. Because they don't want to deal with more stress, right? I stress at work, stress in a relationship. Bitch, the last thing I want to fucking stress about is what the fuck to eat. So let me just fucking eat whatever I want so I can feel better at least. I don't want to be miserable everywhere. So, right? So what do I do? Well, simple, right? After coaching people for 12 years, the goal is here, how do we get people to actually stick to something? Well, first and foremost, I want you to imagine you and somebody go to dinner. Right? You go to dinner. And the waiter is there. Right? The waiter is there. He's got menus for you, menus for you. Now you have menus, right? You guys are going to dinner, right? We have, let's put Diana and let's put Alex, right? We have Diana and Alex going to dinner. Now, when the waiter goes, oh, hi, would you like guys want some drinks? Yes, we'll take some water, please. So he gives us some water, right? And then he's like, here are the menus, right? So he gives us the menu. You see, when he gives us the menu, what are we doing? What are we ultimately doing? We're looking, are we going to look for what we don't want? Or are we going to look for what we do want, right? We're going to look for what we want. What looks, sounds good. See? Capiche? Capiche? Right? Beautiful. Now, while we're looking over the menu, the waiter comes back. I'm not done. I'm not done because personally, I need some pictures. I don't really like menus without pictures. This is bullshit. Like, I believe restaurants really fuck it up by not having pictures on the fucking menu. Like, bro, give me photos. Like, I'm gonna choose something way better if I can look at it. That's why I like IHOP. I haven't been to IHOP in a fucking minute. But anytime I go to a restaurant and they have fucking pictures, I'm like, you guys nailed it. Like, that's the best way for me to really see. I read scallops with this and this and this. Okay, whatever. This and this. Okay, cool. Like, where the fuck is... I get motherfucker, put some fucking pictures. But, so... Hold on, I got something. Alright. So, what I do, in order for us to stay consistent here, what we do is I give you a menu, and what are we going to look for? What looks good, what we want. How do I get people to actually lose 5 pounds a week, 10 pounds a week, 8 pounds a week, and enjoy the process and enjoy it? Well, simple. I send you a menu, right, with foods that you can pick and you can decide. I like this, I like that, I like this, I like that, I like this. I don't like that, I don't like that, I like this, I like that. What happens when you go to a restaurant and you pick a choice? The motherfucking waiter tells the chef, cook this up for me. And they bring you out your meals and you enjoy it. So if we can get you to decide, these are the foods I like, and we can get you to eat the right amount of this food, how likely are you to stick to foods that you already like? Very likely. You don't have to think about what you have to, all you have to look is at the menu and decide what you like. And based on this, right, we can finally give you something that you can eat on a daily basis. Right? Why is it hard to eat clean? Why is it, if you're blindfolded and you go to a restaurant and they hand you a menu, is it difficult to pick what to choose off the menu? Fuck yeah, if you can't see. Right? Absolutely. So that's what's happening to you. You don't know what actually good food is because you're not looking at a right menu. So I take care of that based on my 12 years of fucking experience and everyone that's worked with me, right? So that is how I get people to stick to it. Because if we can design you and you don't have to fucking think about it anymore, wow, I get to eat all the things I like. I just have to have a certain amount of it. Great, I'm going to stick to this. And my people stick to it. You don't stick to your so-called diet because it fucking sucks, right? The diet you made for yourself, the keto diet, fasting, all this shit is just simply not what you like. And things that are going to benefit you. So when we eliminate all the guesswork, it's very easy to follow along. That's it. That's the nutrition side of it. Okay? Hold on, let me go on. Right? So, now, the last pillar, right? The last pillar. Okay? I need to think of an analogy for this one, right? I think I need to think of an analogy for this one. But something, right? I'll have to go back and think of an analogy for this one. But the last pillar, which makes all the difference, is number one. I would say it's like the biggest, another reason why you're failing is ask yourself this question. Who in your life, right now, who in your life is making sure you stay on track and also looks great, right? Who in your life is making sure you stay on track and also looks great? There you go. Who? Who in your life right now is making sure you work out, you eat your meals, and you stay on track? Who? And they also look really good. So, no, you don't look that good. Right? No, that's why you guys are failing. Yourself. First of all, don't forget this part. And looks great. Don't forget that part. Right? Don't forget that part. What I'm ultimately trying to get at is this. You got to where you are because you kept rationalizing with yourself. Because anytime you were on track and it got a little too difficult, right? You veered off. It's okay, it's just one slice. It's just one cheat meal. I ate good for 2 days. I can have a slice. Oh, it's just my cheat meal. Bitch, you've been dieting for 3 days. What do you mean it's your cheat meal? Oh, I just need a drink. It's been such a stressful day. Let me just have one glass of wine. Oh, but the boys want to go out. I'm just going to have one beer with the boys. It's never one. So you had a plan and you veered off. Because you had nobody making sure you stayed on track. We've been designed since we were fucking kids. Right? Right, since we were kids to always be held accountable. Your parents held you accountable. Your teachers held you accountable. Who holds you accountable now? Your boss holds you accountable. Everywhere in your life where you saw some form of success, whether it's school, whether it's work, right? You were always held accountable by somebody else. Somebody else had to make sure you showed up. Somebody else had to make sure you did what you were supposed to do. So if from the fucking time we were born, we've always been held accountable. Why do you think you fail so much with training and nutrition? Because you have nobody holding you accountable. You're trained and conditioned to be held accountable. Because you and I will always take the easier route when it gets difficult. Think back to school. Think back to how many times you fucking didn't want to go to work. You were not motivated. You were hungover. You were tired. You hate your coworkers. You still showed up. Because 2 reasons. You were held accountable and you were going to get the result you wanted. That's it. Yeah, results. Yeah. You got comfortable. That's a really great point too. My guy said I used to fall off when I saw the first sign of results. Yeah, you got comfortable. What time is it? Oh, fuck. I gotta go. We're also eating too much. Too much good food. Honey, avocado, etc. I learned a lot. That's what you have in the corner. Yeah. Of course, that's what I do, right? So Miley, right? Miley didn't know how much she was eating. She was eating on a healthy food, which is great, right? It was so funny. Right? That's the most beautiful thing, right? Like your eyes, the veil has been lifted. Right? When Miley joined me, she said, Alex, I eat a kiwi, I eat a banana, I eat honey, I eat this. I'm like, Miley, that's like 25 grams of carbs, that's 30 grams of carbs, that's this. And you're like, what? I'm like, that's 23 grams of fucking fats, that's this. I'm like, eating healthy does not get you always to your goal. You can still gain weight eating healthy. If you have a $10,000 credit card limit and you spend $11,000 for toys for kids who have cancer, your credit card company is still gonna penalize you. Now, if you spend $9,000 on crack cocaine, they're not gonna penalize you. They don't care. You never went over your limit. It doesn't matter what you eat healthy-wise. You could be the healthiest fucking and still gain weight and not lose weight. Right? So, any questions? Right? Now, after having a few people signed up this past couple of months, right? Everybody that has worked with me, right? Lots of fruit, right? Where's my people at, right? Right? Miley's one of them, bro. Right, where we at? Yeah, 100%. Hello. Beautiful. Where are we at? Yeah, these are much of my different clients. This is just after 90 days, right? Let's see. Thank you very much. You made such a change in my life. Thank you so much for the guidance, encouragement, accountability. This shit is amazing in just under 90 days. Yeah, 90 days right there. Brenna, my boy, lost 30 pounds in 70 days, right? Never thought he would ever be able to do that, right? My boy lost his gut, 42 years old, right? Father of 2, business owner. Hold on, I gotta show you my YouTube, right? Who else? Let's see. Yeah, 90 days. My neck. I just almost broke my neck. Josiah. That. Let's see. 45 pounds in fucking 3 months. Back fat too. Back fat. Like, that's just 2 weeks. From there to there. That's just 2 weeks. The results come so fast. It's mind-boggling, right? The results come so fast. It's mind-boggling. December 13, 2021.
That's flexing. Look at those abs coming through.
No, let me see his face.
I'll suck in.
Ooh, let me see his face. Not the face.
Look at that. Look at that side profile. Look at that. Look at this jump. Look at that. What the fuck is this? Who is this guy?
A fucking savage who he is, right? Where's my people? Where are my people? I'll show you guys right here.
90 days, that'll be gone.
And it's not only shown on the scale, yeah, and it's not only shown on the scale, 100%, yeah. Kosa can tell you.
That's flexing. Look at those abs coming through.
No, let me see
Yeah,
his
Kosa,
face.
Ali, Miley, yeah.
Let me see his face. Not his face.
Look at that. Look at that side profile. Look at that.
That's the beautiful part, right? That's the most beautiful part. I have so many more people too. Well, let's see what's in there. Beautiful. Yeah, Kosa's been with me for 2 months now. 2 months, I think. What a game changer. Her mentality's changed completely too. I need to learn how to do this, but I'll figure that out. Yeah, so I need to fucking hold on, right? Let me finish this off real quick. I won the lottery. I fucking love that. I love that. All right, so obviously in the past month and a half, I've had a bunch of people sign up, right? I'm about at like 14, I need to count about 15 people now. I literally only work with 15 to 20 people. Miley, I think you were number 14. I'm pretty sure you're number 14, Miley. Right? So you have options, right? The more weight you have to lose, the longer it be, right? So this is the investment cost, right? You can do 7,000 for 12 months, right? That's 12 months. You have 5,000 for 6 months. You have 2,500 for 3 months, and you have 850 month to month. Month to month, right? Obviously, the longer you do it, the better it's gonna be. That's just how it is, right? And I tell people all the time, I'm like, you either can invest the money into looking the way you want to look, or you're going to keep investing the money into looking the way you don't want to look, right? And the reason I tell people all these things is simply put this way. A lot of coaches won't do this. I used to take sales calls. It's not that I don't take them anymore, but I'm on here so often. I have my clients vouching for me. I have tons of testimonials, right? The sales, the coaching call is simply to get you to feel like, yo, this is gonna work. And the reason I've pushed away from that is because number one, you'll see me every single fucking day on here, number one. Number two, my clients are here testifying for me. What better way to know that it's gonna work than to literally be with people on here who are watching. What Cole says now, you're what, down 25 pounds in 2 months, right? From 280 to 255, right? You get using ciggies, yeah, of course, bro, because you want to be better. It makes you feel guilty. It makes you feel guilty because you're watching me, and whatever you see in me, you see in yourself, right? You see me, you're like, I can do that. I can fucking do that. I just gotta stop this shit. Yeah, of course you can. I gotta fucking pay. Right? So, any questions? Now the floor is open for questiones. Right? Of course. Well, technically I am of this TikTok live because you're watching. You know how you watch a movie and there's no other characters, it's just me? So technically I am the main character, but it's not even about me, it's about you guys. It's okay, brother. If you start your own TikTok, you can be the main character. You're the main character of your own TikTok. Any questions? Right? Good. Congratulations. You're welcome. So I'm making you money. You're welcome. Anytime, brother. Alright? No, Libby, it's okay. So again, I don't have many spots left. And the closer we get to fucking New Year's, right? The closer we get to New Year's, the less spots I'm going to have. And then I'm going to hire somebody. Then I'm going to get another coach. Obviously, I'm going to make sure the coach is on point. He can't be a fucking total loser. Right? The closer it gets to New Year's, the less spots I'm going to have. Because everyone starts to sign up on that time, which I think is horrible. People who end up signing up most of the time and they wait, they don't always get the best results. Because they think by starting in the new year, things are going to be different. The people that start now get 10 times better results. Because they know that nothing changes the more they put it off. Right? Nothing changes the more you put it off. Because if anything, you're going to hit the ground not running. Because you're going to probably gain 5, 10, maybe 15 pounds in the next 2 months, in the next month. Right? People gain that because once you open that fucking door, of pleasure with the holidays, you don't stop eating. And then you start to rationalize with yourself. That, I'll start next year. I'm just gonna eat now and I'll start my diet next year. And so you're just digging yourself a deeper fucking hole. Now, instead of starting the new year off already losing 5, 10, 15 pounds down, so by the time spring comes, you're fucking great. Now you're starting off the new year with 15, 10, 5 pounds extra of all the holiday weight that you put on. Enough with this. That's it. I gotta get back. I have a person to do. I gotta pee. This is so true. I'll start after the holiday. Exactly. Yeah. You're only gonna be worse. Let's start now. I was 210. I was 3. Yeah. That's the thing, bro. You're just no. Like you're the thing is with you right now. Right. With you right now, you're scared of commitment. Right. You're scared of commitment. That's what it is. Right. You're scared of commitment, but really, what you're scared of is discomfort. Right? You're scared of discomfort, right? You're scared of discomfort. Because right now, you feel comfortable. Even though you don't like the way you look, you eat and it makes you feel better, right? And it makes you feel better. But the truth of the matter is, last year, you said the same thing. I'll start this year. And now, it's been 12 months and you still haven't changed. If anything, you've gotten worse. So if you repeat the same decision that you made last year, 99% chance that the same thing is going to happen the next year. You're going to get down to almost December and you're going to gain more weight. People don't change. Until you make a fucking change, nothing's going to change. And what you're scared of, because this happened to Miley, happened to Ali, happened to Kosa. They were all also scared to transform. It's not change, it's transformation. Transformation means you're going from a little fucking caterpillar, to a beautiful butterfly. That's a horrible butterfly. Right? Right? But the only way the caterpillar becomes a beautiful butterfly is he needs to go into his cocoon. Right? You are here. And you don't want to go into your cocoon. It's not that you're going from a caterpillar to a fucking less of a caterpillar. No, you're going from a caterpillar to a beautiful butterfly. But you must get in the cocoon to become a beautiful butterfly. Or you'll never become a beautiful butterfly. And if you never become a beautiful butterfly, you can never fly. Right? You will never be able to fly. You'll never be able to see all the things you want to see. Before you know it, it's 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And you're older and older and older and regretful and regretful. Shit, I should have started earlier. Beautiful butterfly. It's so funny. What up, brother? Doing this, Tommy, on the katana. And sloppier, 100%. Beautiful. Beautiful. I told you once. Any questions before I get off? I got like 1 more minute. What song is this? I think Ro is making us feel like we matter and not just numbers. Oh, 100%, brother. Right? You just have to really care about yourself, bro. Like, I can't care more about you than you care about yourself. And if you truly cared about yourself, like, you'd put some, you bet on yourself, man. You feel me? Like, think back to all the summers. There's 2 ways you can look at it, right? Think about, what if you show up this year to summer the same way you did this year? How would you feel if you show up to summer the same way you did this past summer, right? That's what we all have to think about, because nothing really changes. Look back at the last 3 summers. Summer 2022, 23, 23, 24, and 25. How did you feel? And if you make the same decisions that you made the last 3 years waiting, right? So then it's only gonna be the same or worse, right? The thing is, you just never had anybody. Like, I truly believe my coaching is so, I recently heard some people say, right? I've heard people, like online coaching is dead, all these things. I'm like, motherfucker, what do you mean online coaching is dead? I'm like, because all you motherfuckers are just chasing fucking numbers. Like, everybody wants it fast. I'm creating culture. I'm like, and people, when I get interviewed, like, bro, how'd you do it? I'm like, motherfucker, I built culture. I showed up for my people every fucking day. Every fucking day I showed up for my people. Every day. And I showed them the power of consistency. I showed up for them when they don't show up for themselves. That's what made me successful. So I showed up for my people when they wouldn't show up for themselves. And it's like everybody wants it so fast, business-wise. Because at the end of the day, I ask myself this. If I had $2, $5, $10 million in my bank account, what would I do differently? What would I do differently? I'm like, this gives me peace. What am I going to do? Fucking go pop bottles and things like that? No. Like, that's the thing. This is what keeps me peace. This is what keeps me away from desire. And right now, when you feel anxious, depressed, angry, fearful, doubtful, it's because you're not doing what you know you should be doing. Like, right now, you have a choice to make to make a new decision. Decide to work with me, be part of my team, part of my close people, and get you on track to becoming who you've always wanted to be, who you always knew you could be. This is what I've always needed in my life. Somebody to just push me. Somebody to look at me and be like, you have so much potential. I'm going to push you. I want to make sure you're on track. And that's why I've hired so many coaches. Because I'm like, I know what I'm capable of. Just show me what to do, how to do it, and make sure if I fall off track or if I need help, you're there for me. Bet. And I've hired some bad coaches too. And I've learned from them. I'm like, I never want my people to feel like that. I never want them to feel like that. Like, because that's what I've learned about business. You know, when I first started business, like, what can you tell me about? I'm like, care. Genuinely care about people, right? If you care about your people, then you'll work to be the best at what you do. Because you can care about someone, but if you can't fucking help them, how much do you care about them? Right? If you're a fucking slob, lazy, not motivated, not ambitious, not driven, not disciplined, you can care about your kid, your child, or whatever. Right? Like, what do you don't really care about them, because what do you bring into the table? Not much. Yeah, dude, trust me, me too. Me too. I've hired a coach before, and they were fucking super unresponsive. I'm like, this is bullshit, bro. That's why I'm on my shit with my people. Give me water. Yeah. Because I low-key am, dog. Be a little professional. Right? I read to send my macros report once and my coach didn't want to forgive me. So with the macros. Yeah, I text you every morning. I text Costa every morning. I text Miley every morning. I text motherfucking Ali every morning. I literally say, who you texting in the morning? My clients? I don't text no bitches. I text all my clients in the morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, yeah. Who is this? Where's Alex? I know, right? Alex got a shirt on, right? What is this? Alex has a shirt on? Probably gonna then. Leave me alone. I see more than anyone else. Yeah, I text my people more than anyone else. Yeah, what else is there? Like in my head, I'm like, or I'm putting out content, things like that. Or I'm live. Yeah, I have 2 phones right now. Hello. Give yourself, give yourself the best Christmas present, right? Give yourself the best Christmas present. It's a gift that keeps on giving. Let's put it that way. Right? It's the gift that keeps on giving. You're so I got some parents that, I'm about to spend money on my Christmas present for my kids. How about you give them a better fucking role model? You're gonna buy them gifts? Why don't you give them the best gift ever? A better fucking role model. Inspiration. Why not give them inspiration? Like, wow, Dad, that you got in better shape. Wow, like I want to work out with you. All right, let's go, son. Or daughter, like your daughter starts working out with you, or you're a mother and your kids start working out with you. Like you're giving the best gift ever. You're giving them a sense of high frequency. You're giving them a sense of peace, a sense of happiness, a sense of, wow, like I've never seen you like so motivated, so driven to want to keep pushing. You don't look the same. Think about your neighbors, your cousins, your family, when they your friends, like what the fuck happened to you? Like I have so many people on my my thing. Where is it? Yeah, right. He lost 17 pounds in 60 days. This is what he said. Brother, it feels fucking great. People keep complimenting friends, coworkers, family. Hard work pays off, brother. The right coach, the right mindset, that shit's priceless. Oh, you can't really see it. But yeah, 17 pounds in 60 days, right? My kids are eating better now. My younger son works out with me now. Life's changing. Hell yeah, I love that. I'm gonna put this down. Oh, my stomach. Oh, my God, it's so water. I was cramping. Hello, Rachel. I go to therapy and get free support, advice and support. How to grow the person. Yeah. I've trained 3 psychologists. Hello, YouTube. Yeah, I've trained so many I've trained 3 psychologists. Changed their lives. Like, bro, you changed my life. Of course I didn't. Yeah. Made you do what you know you should have been doing. I was your backbone. I was just their backbone. I'm going to show you how to do this. Yeah. And that's why you guys hold me accountable. People don't understand that. You guys hold me accountable. Even today, I'm like, dog, I fucking don't look as good as I normally do. I'm like, you need to fucking cut down on your fats. Right? Like you guys hold me more accountable than you fucking know it. Imagine having to show up on camera every single day in front of a bunch of people. Right? Imagine having to show up in front of a bunch of people every single fucking day. And it's about them. Right? That's why I do what I do. I'm like, I gotta fucking be the best that I can be. It's all personal development. Okay. Los quiero mucho. I'm gonna get some work done. Shoot me up. DM me. And then when you know I'm gonna lie, we're all panicking. I miss y'all. DM me. Again, I got like 5-6 spots left. DM me before they fill up. Channel's gonna make it. I know it is, bro. And even if it doesn't, even if I impact a certain amount of people, then I did my job. That's it. That's the way I look at it. Fuck the numbers. Even if it's impacted one person, I'm doing God's work. That's it. That's the way I look at it. I know that's what he would want. Get close to people to God, cut the vices, get you in better shape. Life changing.